Test. All right. All right. Hey, what's early? Next sec. All right. Okay. Get this. All right. Anyways, so we'll be streaming for a little bit. As promised, we did come back. But we have to next hours. It's mainly gonna be working here, working on Aseprite. Hopefully, the connection doesn't die on us. That's what I'm hoping. But it's around. It's about to be 12 o'clock, so I doubt the hotel's connection is gonna be that spotty. But who knows? If things go according to plan, hopefully later on, we'll stream again. All right, so we're gonna do a rewatch of the see how, where we left off. If I remember correctly, finished up heart section onto Mia section. So let's just see. There's a couple areas I need to fix, but for the most part, this is looking really, really good. Also, unfortunately, I am still working on one monitor, so if I miss comments, I do apologize. Oh, I found that. So this looks a lot better now. Just gotta move it up. This is gonna look a lot better once we add the shaking effects. All right. And as usual, if anybody has any suggestions, just let me know. I'll try to implement them. Oh, I need to add frames to that. I probably need to. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Having bow and arrows is awesome. Sorry about that. All right, let's watch this again. I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about, the bow and arrows. Yeah, that was actually a really good achievement. Very, very happy. Oh, the effect is, but I'll figure it out, because when I'm adding these effects, I do take in consideration what will actually work. I know it's gonna look weird. Some are gonna look very weird with the pixelated like backgrounds and the pixels on the characters themselves. So that is something that I do have realized in the past. It may seem jarring. We'll see what we can do. I have a crap ton of effects. I just chose what works. All right, so I have to fix that later. All right, this is slow because of... There we go. Neo Judgment still takes the cake. All right, so I need to add like 10 more here. Not this specific. Right there. Damn, it's just an D. Let's go. This is so copyrighted, but it's all good. Also, once you zoom in, it's gonna look weird. It's pixelated background, so it is gonna look weird once you. I gotta bring that aura up a little. Okay, let's get started. We actually get a. All right, so we're going to turn this into a graphic. Fortunately, I still have initial D. No, it's fine. Keep it there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into a graphic and see where the electricity. I know it's going. I know it's going from top left to bottom right. So this section right here, to move this to the bottom. That's a little bit better, but we're still gonna move it to the bottom right. Actually, and this is a continuation of last Sprite because this is where they left. Okay. Like I was about to say, if there's any questions, just let me know. I'm not the best at explaining things. I kind of just go with the flow. So things are confused. Leave in the comments, hey, how do you do this specific thing? And I'll get to it as soon as I can. I do have to keep an eye on that we're pretty good. So. Oh, so let's actually talk about this. So the thing will hurt because it is kind of OCD inducing to some people, I know. So right now, her damages are on the wrong spot. It's her left side that's damaged. Using her left horn. Yeah, wait. No, it's her right horn. I'm bad with this. So unfortunately, mirror it, features get changed. So this horn is supposed to be right here, and her face is supposed to be covered on this. You could make a sprite just to fix it. It's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Okay, back up. See, right there, it's more accurate. All right. So we're going to give this 10 extra frames because this is for dialogue purposes. So 1, 4, 5, 7. Actually, let's make it 20. 11. Okay, perfect. So that's all set. All right. It's up a little. Over to the right. We're gonna get rid of like 2 frames here. Faster. Same thing here. All right. Let's get rid of 5 frames. Match it up. 1, 5. Actually, I think that should be. So I mentioned this before. I don't use autosaving on Adobe Animate. It's pretty suspect at times. It'll autosave at the worst possible moments. Watching a movie. There's been plenty of times where we've been stuck on a movie because it autosaved. So I just manually save it. All right. This is a good example. So we're gonna click Heart Sprite. We're gonna flip it. This is how it's supposed to be. This side is fine. She's damaged on the right side, but obviously we have to mirror it. That's fine. Cool. As usual, if you're not using a layer, please lock it up. You don't want to make any disastrous move. Ask me how I know. It happens a lot. Let's give this a couple more just for yapping purpose. 2, 3, 5, 1. Let's wait. No, it's actually sub 5. No, oh no, that's fine. But this side be extended a little. So the 5 frames we got rid of here, we'll put it 1, 2, 5. I'll have to move. That's fine. I still feel the arrow needs a little. I might no. Let's do. I might put solid. give me there's so all right, so I'm gonna load up. I normally don't use. I'm not using Kaya's effects anymore. They are very suspect at times. Just need like. Those are sharks. We don't need nothing too crazy. Something yellow. Hey. I will probably end up. I normally come here when I'm doing Ivan stuff. Okay. This one. 7. Perfect. All right, so adding effects again. Find a good spot for this. I think right here. So we're gonna choose any layer that's free right now. So fluff should. So we're gonna insert a blank keyframe. Click, insert a blank keyframe. We're gonna grab this. Let's put this right here for now. It's not gonna go there because for some odd reason, Adobe Animate likes placing things top left. So we're gonna make this into a graphic. Oh, it's a graphic already. See? It's one of those rare instances when this doesn't come as a movie clip. 8 times out of 10, it'll be a. So we can actually see where the lightning bolts are going. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What do I want to do? Turn this to a movie clip. And we'll see if we can add any blocks to this. Right now, it's fine. Happy with the way it. So object, movie clip. This might be kind of hard. Just because I won't know until I. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna charge right here. We're gonna add a keyframe here. Actually, I lied. We're gonna add a keyframe here. We're gonna add a keyframe right where the tween at. We're gonna back up a little bit. This might be kind of hard, but I'll explain the best way that I can actually explain. So right now, we're create a tween. There's already a lot happening here, so we're gonna have the lightning follow the arrow as best that we can. So insert a keyframe here, all the way right. That should be. I'm gonna adjust it later. For now, we're gonna create a tween. So everything's gonna be on a ease in and out tween. So click anywhere in between these two keyframes. This one right here. This one right here. Your first option is create classic tween. That, me personally, I like using ease in and out. Classic tween is how classic Sonic would move in Sonic 2, from left to right, in just pretty straightforward motion. Ease in and out is you take a second, build up, then you go. Let's see. Might make this a little bit. I don't know. We're going to turn this into a graphic again. See how this goes. That actually looks really, really good. Let's zoom. I think that looks good. I think this is one of those instances where I don't actually add a, but we'll see. So for now, we're gonna turn this back into a clip. We're gonna put add because it's usually between add and screen when I use blended effects. All right. What do I want to? Oh. So right when heart smacks the arrow away. Spark. Get the another keyframe. So right here, I'm gonna make sure all the keyframes align. So right click, keyframe. Let's see, is heart locked up? I think everything should be locked up, but for this, I'm just gonna use lightning right there. That should. And the same thing that we did before. Line everything up. It's right there. Create a keyframe. Let's zoom. We'll have this all the way. Perfect. Create the tween by right-clicking in between keyframes. Like I said, I use in, out. So right now, follow it. This is what we got. And make sure you turn it off. Ooh, Dragon Ball. All right, let's watch the movie. Then we'll progress into Mia's section. I just felt the arrow needed more. It's already good that we added the light effect to it, but it definitely needed like power behind it. So, because this is pushing at least 9,000 frames now, it's gonna take a little bit for the movie to load up. So we have around 7,000 frames left, because Adobe Animate only 16,000 frames. I'm gonna give this a couple of watches. Safe side. Hardest part about Mia's next section is we really don't have something akin to hell in the series. We really don't. So making a background for that could be. She didn't. I'll explain. Get there. I gotta think. Funny, we're listening to a Dragon Ball song while we're doing a Dragon Ball reference. That Tribe sequence was so awesome back in the day. It still is awesome. Shout out to Tien putting in that work. All right, let's see how the arrow is. The fuck? That's fine. That looks cool. Okay, that looks really cool, actually. All right. So we're gonna do this into a screen next. See how it looks with a screen. Adding looks really cool. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we have to do this twice. All right. So every keyframe that we did, you have to click on it and make it into a screen. The thing will hurt. So, as we know, Dark Dawn really did not go anywhere for the rest of the Dark Adepts. So, pretty much all that you're seeing here with her is just me improvising on how Dark Adepts probably. It's hard. It's really, really hard because all we know is she can levitate. She can levitate. We had the same boss fight we had before. Dark Dawn was not so bad on it. It was a lot of wow moments. The thing we really know is she can levitate. This is why I'm having her fly. That's why I'm having her have pretty much darkness. We're improvising as we go. Everybody else is fine. Minority is definitely custom work because that's why I assume she probably should have been because she's literally working with death. She's still a fire rate up to 4, so I'm just having her dark stuff. Ooh. How appropriate. For Neo Judgment, I was referencing Endless Waltz. Right in the Mia Doom Cam is never gonna get old. This is so copyrighted. All right, let's see. I'm probably just gonna have it on the add blend. We'll see how serene it is. It's either whenever I'm doing, guys, it's one of either or. It's usually add though. Honestly, I can barely even tell. You keep it on screen. You can barely tell it. Okay, now it's Mia's side. All right, let's take this. All right, so we're not gonna be part anymore. Turn off all, block all parts of. Not using minority. All right, so like I was saying earlier, we really don't have a representation of hell. She's not in hell, but okay. A lot easier if I just do it. I'm the worst ass stuff. So we're gonna take a little break, let the dialogue. Give me a moment. This is why I just never know. All right. Actually, I do need it too. Did that show up? It did show up. Should be. Hey. This one was very fun to do. All right. Sit back for like 5 minutes. I need to read this too as well. So mad. I forgot to move the sprite, but it's cool. Let's. I do admit I was kind of pushing it with this scene. Okay. So let's pay attention. Okay. So con. But that got thwarted. Did she allow Death to do? So, I have an idea. That was really okay. Cool. All right, back to this. All right, so I got a good idea. Let's swap out. Actually, listen. We've had enough initial time and other stuff. Okay. Oh, this section. All right. So minority allowed def. So this we're gonna call this Sharon's Castle. We'll just call this Sharon. Probably brought it to Sharon, I guess. I'll figure out the story as we go. Story. I have a rough idea where I'm going with this. But things are always. So we can pretty much say this is Weyard version of, because hell definitely does exist, because we have Sharon, and we have Minority and Carsteel, Jeff Shannon. Okay, so let's just give this a couple extra. We're to add a camera right here. Insert a keyframe. Hold on. All right. We're to have it zoom in as soon as she lifts up her hand. So, and we'll have it stay. Insert key. Same thing we've been doing before. We're just gonna add a tween to this. All right, it's good. Now we're gonna. Unfortunately, it does happen a lot where you can't move the camera for some odd reason. So in order to remedy that, you just turn the camera on and off to be able to access the tools. All right. We're gonna do some fun stuff here. Perfect. So let's give this a couple. All right, we just past 9,000 frames. So we legitimately have like 7,000. We should. That's enough. All right. As usual for Quad Crew. Any questions? Just put it in the comments. And this is straight. This is easy when you get the hang of it, but it can definitely be intimidating. I'm gonna deny that. This whole entire project seems intimidating. It's not that bad. Just you're gonna be experimenting a lot. Okay. So what we're gonna do, since technically this is, oh, she did this on purpose, by the way. She's not dead. But let's say you can't use your weapons, you still have access to. How do I want it? Gotta think. We're very complicated. I guess I can do the hand thing. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. So we're gonna go to Aseprite. I'm not gonna swap over. He just. Whoops. Copy. Okay, 1920 by. I'm almost done. And I'll just okay. Perfect. So what we're gonna do blank keyframe. It's made. Make sure right layer selected. Perfect. If you're familiar with the last Sprite Animate, how to do similar. All right, let's go back to me. Hey, we'll use one of our. We'll use this one. That's so tiny. We do have to take the. No, we don't. For this one, we definitely don't. Bitmap, trace bitmap. Font. Symbol. Okay, now we're good. All right, that should. I need goals on this. I haven't listened to in a while. Give me a moment. Shout outs to early Crossbone Island. Just give me like a minute or so. We always listen to battle. Ooh. Damn, we can't listen to there's not an extended version of this. Linked battles are toxic. They're so toxic. All right. So we're gonna make this a little bigger. All right. We'll have to give this a lot because all right. It's our key. Perfect. I'm not joking. It is so toxic when you actually can battle. Okay. That one. It's on 2. All right. Insert a blank frame. Which is a see. Take this off. Take this. Like I said before, like once you get the hang of this, it's pretty simple. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of time and effort, but you'll get it. Oh, I didn't do the whole deal yet. Like what you're seeing, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Just know English is not my first language, so my explanations may be very, very bad. But I will do the best that I can. I do want this to be kind of nightmare. We're gonna give this a couple extra frames. And we're to watch. All right. Fortunate. Sad. That was so short. Ah, this song. I for projects like this, tweening, camera work, and a lot of time and effort will be your best friend. So it's a baptism by fire. We're gonna do like an extra 10 minutes, and I'm gonna take. I am tired. Got about like an hour's worth of work. I think we did good. Later on tonight, we'll come back and we'll. If I can stream later, come back and we'll do. And I'm not avoiding Jenna's sword over there. I'll finish the fire effects. They're not a priority. All right, let's see. This wasn't that bad for an over. We heard it for long too. Damn, boss stage was such a long game. No, I think about it. Really, really long, but it was totally worth it. None of these walking with determination though. That's actually the same. It's so godly. feel like we need to add more frames to that. We're probably definitely gonna add more. Okay, good. So we just got to add a couple more frames, and I think we should be good to go. That sequence is just her checking that she has her synergy. So we definitely, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue. Just a couple of frames. 10. So we need to go back to art section. When she first shows up, we have to add something. She shows up right here. It immediately goes to unknown. So that should be enough. We'll do a rewatch, and I think this should be fine. While we wait for the movie, as mentioned, if any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And constructive criticism, let me know. This is a community-based project, so anything, let me know. I will try to add it in there. I'll try to fix this to the best of my abilities. Just know that we are working with limitations because these are JRPG sprites. There's only so much we can do. Just the fact we're at the point where we're at now is, I'm surprised I was even able to do this, to be honest with you. But hey, we were able to get some work done. But yes, this is a community-based project, so if you want me to add anything, abilities, we've had some very funky suggestions, such as firearm. Sarah has firearm. And recently, we've gotten bow and arrows to work because we have Karis, Flash Unknown, with bow and arrow. All these sprites are pretty much heavily modified. Like Minority Sprite is recolored to match her promo art. Mia Sprite is modified because she have those poses. But anyways, what I'm getting at, if you want me to add something, just let me know. And again, we'll do the toxic YouTube thing. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. Dislike, I'll know I need to improve. But besides that, we did good. We got about an hour's worth of work done. Hopefully the connection cooperates later and we'll do another stream. Summons are going to be fun to work with. Atalanta, when we used her, was a good experiment, but now we've gotten a little bit better. Neo Judgment came out perfect, so we can start working on stuff with other summons. Tiamat definitely is going to take a lot of work. Tiamat is very compressed. She actually is very like squished, so we're gonna have to do some stuff with her. Meteor, we're gonna be doing some funky stuff. Like there's gonna be a lot of custom work with the summons. I'm gonna start incorporating them a lot. All right, that came out better than I thought, so we're good. The electricity definitely helps it out more. Not to extend that. But all right. Anyways, I gotta take a break because I am really tired. So later on tonight, I'll try to do another stream. Hopefully, this cooperates with us. If not, just I'll see you when I can stream this again. Besides that, have a good one, and we'll talk later. Bye bye. Take care for the VOD.